Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Tom Glavine gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now batting, Monty Irvin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder, Monty Irvin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now at the plate, Pence. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit down the third base line. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in, Willie Mays. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
The first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 0-1 offering. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Giants leave one, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Juan Marichal, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting first, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Settling in now, Joe Torre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Marichal steps into his windup. Here's his offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chipper Jones would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Torrey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. He went deep in the contest last night.
Matt Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting there.
Batting
No
7,
doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Lays off 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hence is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jones, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Marichal looks in. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Marichal. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Not close. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Juan Marichal is retired to kick off the inning. So now to the plate, Monty Irvin. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping up to the plate, Pence 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So striding in, Willie Mays. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Third inning, no score to this point. Steal. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled away. Flowers is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Tom Glavine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Orlando Cepeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Next to the Giants, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to nibble here and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
into the box, Joey Bart.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dale Murphy.
The right fielder, Dale Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joe Torre waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Count for 3-1.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torre is retired. 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Marichal steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for San Francisco.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 2-0. 2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready once again, Monty Irvin 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another chance? Pence, last time through, was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 out with the man at first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Fred McGriff. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
And another foul ball. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So striding forward now, Andrew Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Cepeda for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 0-1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now in the box, Willie Mays. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now here it comes. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
At the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Matt Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Tom Glavine. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So in now for San Francisco, Joey Bart. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Shane Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Juan Marichal in the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now at the plate, Pence is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Murphy's on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call. And his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake. Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Luke Jackson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In now, Matt Williams, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Giants 3 and the Braves nothing. Stepping in for the Braves, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes.
0-1.
Line to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So far this season with runners in scoring position, McGriff brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
3-0 now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Fouled away. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Danny Jimenez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Danny Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-0 to the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Freddie Freeman.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores has it over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. We're through 7 this afternoon. 4-3 Atlanta. Will Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Murphy moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Ready on 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jondo Gustave will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aramis Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It's out 1-1.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, two-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A 1-1. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
You got a full count.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Joe Torre. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 3. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Monty Irvin. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready on 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now at the plate, Pence. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count's 1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Luke Jackson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Juan Marichal takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.